what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here yet, my name is Sarah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video, and stay tuned for more videos as I'm trying to get more out. I've always been so crazy lately, and I am trying to find the time and the ideas to vlog as much as I can, and it has been so hard. But this week I have a little bit more time on my hands, so I'm going to get out as much as I can. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I edit my bright and airy photos. So to begin, about a year ago, I started using Britt Haven's presets. Britt Havens, I will link everything of hers below. She is a beautiful, awesome Instagram blogger. Her feed is so dreamy and such a goal. So about a year ago, I spent the money on her presets, and they are totally worth every single penny. They are not even that expensive, and they transform your pictures like crazy. It's insane. No matter what picture, whether it's me, whether it's decor, whether it's outside, her presets look beautiful on every single picture that I edit. Of course, I tweak things here and there, so I'm going to show you guys step by step what I do and what I use to use those presets. Okay, so to begin, you go on her Instagram, and in her bio, she has a link where all her presets are linked. There's all different types of packs and presets and tones that she sells, so I will tell you guys which ones I use. To begin with, you download Lightroom, you buy the app, you download Lightroom, and then you will upload, when you download her presets as a PDF, you upload them to Lightroom. So once they are on Lightroom, it's a single click and your photo has transformed so much. So I'm going to upload a couple pictures up here to give you an idea of the type of preset, just so you guys can continue watching if you love how they are edited. I'm going to do one of me, one of a photo outside, and just indoor decor. They are so worth it because I feel like no matter what I use, they always just come out so perfect. So shout out to Britt Havens, because she has completely transformed my Instagram in every way, and I truly, like, no matter what, I'll continue to use her presets because they're just beautiful. I love everything about them, the vibe, the coloring, the brightness. I'm very like a bright and airy person, and I love the look that they have given my feed. So I'm also going to insert a little clip of my Instagram feed here, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave my Instagram in the bio below along with Britt Havens. Okay, so I'm going to screen record how I edit and then insert the clip over here so you guys can watch step by step and what I do. So I'm opening the Lightroom app. So the first picture that I'm going to edit is a picture that I recently just took over the weekend. I went to xoxo Spa in Edgewater, and it was beautiful. And I had my boyfriend Eric take a couple pictures of me, and the edits came out beautiful on them. So I have the photo that I am editing. As you can tell, it's just plain, no edits, nothing tweaked or nothing done to it. So here you have all of your editing features, and then when you click presets, this is where you actually put the preset in once you download it. So if you're interested in Britt Haven's presets, she has an entire how you download forum that comes with the presets that you purchase. So I'm going to click presets. As you can tell, I have so many that I don't really use, but I use the Britt Haven Bright preset. One click, as you guys could tell, it makes such a big difference. For me, I love how bright it is. I just like it the tiniest bit brighter to make it like that little pop. So I do the check mark, and then I will go over to light, and I will put up the exposure at like 51, and then the color, so you could change the color on absolutely anything. So you click mix, and then I do the color orange because obviously my skin tone is around there, and you can change this a lot however you like it. So I put it down the tiniest bit, and then I mix it around with, like, if there's green in it, if it's outside, I always go brighter because I love the aesthetic of all the bright colors. Also, I will go down to effects because she has the green up a tiny bit, and I'm not a big green person on my photos. So I put the green completely down, so there's absolutely no green feature on it. And then I will go down to like shadows, and I'll change if I want it a little bit darker. Putting the shadow up a lot makes the photo a lot brighter as well. So I love the brightness, as I keep saying. So I put shadows up. You can mix around with white if you want it even more brighter, if you want it a little bit darker. I put the white up a little bit, but not too much because I feel like sometimes my hair will literally turn white since it's so light to begin with. So as you can tell, it looks super bright in this photo. So I put the whites up, and if you have any like black coloring in your photo, if you want the black to stand out a little bit more, you can mix around with the blacks, as I always go up a little bit. And then sometimes, depending on like which way I'm positioned, I will go to crop, and I can either flip it left or right to see which way I would like the image the best. And also, and a crazy good feature that I absolutely love is the selective feature. So I can actually hit this plus sign right here and highlight things in the back like this. I will highlight this green in the back, and then I can just edit that single color and single tone or anything that you click in this photo. If you want to do your face, if you want to do the background. So if I can make it brighter, if I want it darker, you literally can edit any single little thing that you want in the photo, which makes it absolutely amazing. And Lightroom, I actually pay monthly for. I think it's like $3 a month for every feature that you can get on there, because it's totally worth it. With just the base thing of Lightroom, you actually don't get that feature. So that was a game changer for me, because sometimes when I take like room decor pictures or stuff like that, or even mirror selfies, it's very hard to like get bright backgrounds. And so I will literally just color in the entire background and make it brighter, just so the entire vibe and everything behind it is a lot brighter. So I'm screen recording again. The next photo that I'm going to show you how I edit is pretty much the same concept. It's me and my boyfriend outdoors, and it's much of a brighter background. So I'm going to mess around with the coloring on this one and show you guys how I edit outdoor beach pictures. So once again, I use the same exact preset. It is one click. Look at that. Look at that. It makes it such a difference. I love it. So if it was me, I probably wouldn't tweak this picture so much because it is so bright to begin with. But of course, I'm going to go over to light. I'm going to put up the exposure and change the orange a little bit to make it a little bit better. And then the background, whatever colors you're working with, you should mess around with the colors on the app. So since the background is blue, I'm going to mess around with the blue coloring of the photo a little bit. It will only target the things that are blue in the photo, if that makes sense. So I will put this down a little bit to change the background, and our jeans are blue, so I went with blue. And I will go down and turn the green off. But you can mess around with so many different edits, and then all you have to do is click export to camera roll, and the photo goes right to your camera roll. So now I'm going to edit just a little room decor photo that I have in my camera roll that was very easy access. So I'm going to show you guys a couple different presets of Brit Haven's that she has. So to begin, we have Brit Haven Birch, which is beautiful. All of them are so pretty. So sometimes I try to use other ones just to make my feed a little bit more different in certain areas. She has Brit Haven Bloom, which I absolutely love. It has a little bit more of a yellow tone. And then this one I have to figure out what the name is. I'll leave them all below, but I just have it named. You could change the name of it. So I changed it to Brit Haven Bright Preset, so I know that that's the one I use because that is the brightest one. I use the brightest one out of her entire pack. She has Brit Haven Coconut, Brit Haven Ember, which is a little bit more darker if you're going for a darker vibe on your feed. She has Brit Haven Joy, Brit Haven Lemonade, which I love. If I can completely change my feed to this one, I probably would because it is my second favorite one. And she's Brit Haven Sunny, Brit Haven Yule, Brit Haven Yule Green, which has a little bit more green vibe if you guys know what that type of edit is, and Brit Haven Blonde, which looks beautiful on blonde hair. So I try to use that one a little bit more when it's just a single picture of myself. But for this one, I'm just going to edit how I normally do with the Bright preset. So one click made such a difference, if you guys can see. I'm going to up the exposure. I'm going to add a little bit more white since the background is white. See how beautiful this makes this picture? It is such a great transformation. And then blacks, I'm gonna up a little bit. And then for the coloring, once again, I'm gonna pick which colors I want to edit more in this photo, but since it's more of neutrals, that's how my photos mostly are half the time. I'm going to mess around with green since there's some green in there. I probably am going to keep it darker since if I put it up, sometimes if the photo is so bright to begin with and you move the green up, I always have green in my photos, it kind of turns into like a white tone. So if that's not what you guys are looking for, just leave the green alone. And then since it is on an orange wooden board, I'm going to mess around with the oranges, see if you guys could see what I'm doing. You can make it all different types of colors. I'm going to leave it like right there in the middle at like -15 to make the vibe bright. So if you guys are looking for bright, make sure you follow Britt Havens on Instagram and go stalk her account as it is so pretty. She edits everything from home decor herself, her kids, and I absolutely love her Instagram. I'm very like picky about what I post because if I take a picture and it doesn't match my feed, I get anxiety, I get OCD, and it drives me up the wall. So I will literally sit there and edit a photo until it is completely right and matches my feed perfectly. So if you have any questions, just leave them below and try her presets because you will not be disappointed. I'm also going to insert a whole bunch of photos at the end of this video to show you guys a whole bunch of different things that I have edited with using hers. And overall, I'm so satisfied. I'm so happy. I would spend all the money in the world on them because they are worth it. And also, if you guys wait, sometimes she'll do 20% off sales. So if you weren't ready to make that jump with spending money on editing your photos, just wait because I'm sure she will be doing another sale. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions. I'm going to put down below everything that you guys need to know about her presets, my Instagram, her Instagram, the links and stuff like that. So please give this video a thumbs up. Wait and see these Airy photos that I am going to insert. I'm obsessed and I'm obsessed with it all. So make sure you subscribe, follow my Instagram if you like how this turned out, and comment below if you guys have any questions. Stay tuned. I'm going to record a lot this week as I have a little bit more time on my hands and I'm not running around doing 100 things at once. This girl has been nuts, crazy. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.